A routine traffic stop over a bad tag turns volatile fast. An officer claims he smells marijuana. A passenger refuses to step out. Warnings turn into threats, a taser comes out, and within minutes the scene explodes into felony charges that now hang in the balance more than a year later.
Officer Pino, Pensacola Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you, this tag no longer belongs on this car. Okay? It was supposed to have been replaced with the metal tag, so it's no longer assigned to the vehicle. And if it still was assigned to the vehicle, it expired back in March. Okay? So do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. Do either one of you have a medical marijuana card?
What?
Do either one of you have a medical marijuana card?
No.
Okay, because I can smell the odor of marijuana coming from the car. That's why I'm asking. Huh? Okay. Do you have the insurance?
No, that's on that.
No, it's not. You gave me the title, the registration, the license plate, and then your driver's license. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you provide it to me? Huh? That's fine. That's fine. Can you pull it up and show it to me? How long have you had the car?
Not very long.
What's that?
Not very long.
Not very long. Okay. Y'all get put over for the tag? Yeah, I saw it expire like, was that March?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Fair. I'm gonna have you hop out. Do you have anything on you that will poke, stick, or hurt me in any way?
No.
Do you have any objection to me searching you?
No.
Okay. If you can just, if you wouldn't mind putting your hands, there you go. Alright, boss. I'm gonna have you step right here in front of my car, okay? So, right up here. Yeah, right up here. So, like I told you, I can smell the odor of marijuana coming from the car. Okay? It's a little bit of weed in the car. I ain't worried about it. Okay? I'm not sitting here trying to ruin y'all's day over just a little bit of weed.
Yeah.
Okay? Is there any weed in there that I'm gonna find?
No. It's just you probably smell it because of where we just came.
Where you
just came from? We just visiting right now. We're from here, but we just visiting. We stay in Colorado. And you know Colorado is marijuana.
Well, I got you, but there's absolutely no way I would still smell the odor of marijuana coming from the inside of your car from Colorado.
We just came. We just arrived tonight. We ain't got no seat to sleep in.
Okay.
No sleeping.
Okay. So I'm gonna search the car based on the odor of marijuana. Okay. Not worried about a little bit of weed, nothing like that. That's all it is. Get y'all out of here. We'll call it a day. All right. Okay. What brings y'all here from Colorado?
This is my hometown.
Okay. Right on.
So I got a Florida license. I'm just visiting. I'm just still getting everything still prepared.
I got you.
Transferring and everything.
I need you to step out. Open the door and step out. Roll the window down. I know you can hear me. I need you to open the door and step out.
What's going on, officer?
She's refusing to get out of the car. 158. Can you roll another this way? Ma'am, I need you to step out of the vehicle. I do not want to arrest you for resisting.
158, what is the traffic?
We're getting another unit in.
Can you try to tell her to just yell to her to get out? I don't want to arrest her for something petty like this.
Nah, it just she had a real lot of bad issues and bad
I get it.
situations, and
I get it.
She get traumatized when she sees
But
that.
if she doesn't just get out of the car,
I don't want to arrest her for something
Yeah.
petty like this.
because if she doesn't get out of the car, we're going to force her out and then she's going to go to jail.
Honey, come on. Come on.
Step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle.
Yes. What?
Step out of the vehicle.
Because I'm telling you to. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the vehicle.
Is it a reason why you telling me to step out of the vehicle?
Any reason I want.
This guy said any reason
Okay.
he wants
So step out of the vehicle or you will be forced out. You'll be placed in handcuffs and then you will go to jail. Come hang it up here in my front bumper for me. Just sit on the bumper for me. Come on, lock it.
I don't understand. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Ma'am, all you gotta do is step out of the car, okay? I don't want to arrest you for that. Okay? Just get out of the vehicle for me, please.
Okay, and I don't know what I'm stepping out for. I asked and he told me.
You're on the phone with 911. We are 911.
The officer told me whichever one.
That is so ridiculous.
It is to step out. So I'm stepping out with you on the phone with my hands up trying to move away from the officer.
Do you understand that we are police officers?
I don't understand what's going on, ma'am. So I'm ready. Please hurry up. For you to. Yes, ma'am. I can stay on the phone with you.
What's your name?
Yes, ma'am. And he told me, he said for whatever reason, he want me to step out the car.
A police dispatcher does not have
And then
knowledge of
it's
criminal
another
law.
officer that's
I need
right
you to
in
go over there. My name is
And
Officer Dufour, the Pensacola Police Department.
And I don't know. I haven't been read my rights. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I
need you to go over to that vehicle. I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
I'm so scared.
You're in handcuffs.
Oh my God, he's
Put your
touching
hands
me.
behind your back.
Ma'am, he's touching
Get out of the vehicle.
What's wrong with you?
Get out of the vehicle. You're going to get tased.
What's wrong? What's going on? Please help me.
Get out of the vehicle. I'm going to tase you.
Please help me.
Get out of the vehicle.
Please help me. I got my hands up.
Get out of the car.
What's wrong with you? I
Get
didn't
out
do
of the car.
anything. What did I do?
Get out of the car.
I don't know what I'm
You are
doing.
under arrest. You are resisting.
He's my arm, ma'am. I
You
don't
are
know
under
what I
arrest.
did. He
You're
pointed a
resisting.
gun to me. Please,
This
he
is a
holding a gun.
taser.
Please, he's not gonna kill me. Oh, he got his gun out. He's shooting me. He's shooting me, ma'am.
Get on the ground.
Oh, God.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please, I'm on the ground. Okay, I'm on the ground.
Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, I am.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please.
Stop
Somebody help
resisting.
me.
Stop resisting.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me.
Back up. Back up.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me.
Get him. Detain him.
Somebody help me. Sir, I don't know what Sir, what am I being arrested for? What did I
Obstruction of
do?
justice.
What did I do?
Get the other arm.
What did I do?
Get tased again. Roll on your
What did
stomach.
I do? He's tasing me! He's tasing me!
Put your hand. Stop.
Let me still, man.
Stop.
He's pulling my
Put
hair.
your arm behind your back.
I am. He's pulling my hair for no reason. He's really abusing me. Please help me. Oh, what am I doing? He's just tasing me. Ouch! What are you doing?
Clear.
What did I do? What the fuck is going on?
We're good.
What the hell? Please, I can't. You just threw me. You saved me on purpose.
Yes, 100%. Because you were resisting.
I didn't resist anything.
They were
I
both
don't
in her
know what I
bag.
did. What's in my bag?
They were in front of you for shoot.
Sir, what is going on? I don't even know what's going on. Wait, what am I doing? What is going on? I haven't heard anything. What the hell? Why are you doing that? Why are you hurting me? You've been hurting me on purpose for no reason. Is your body cameras on?
100%.
Are your
always
body
are.
cameras on?
Yes.
So you just tased me like that for no reason?
Because you were
And
resisting
I was not
and for
resisting.
battery on law enforcement officer.
A battery?
Yes.
You lying! The whole thing is on record.
Yes, it is.
Spread your legs.
Okay.
Spread. 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 Spread your legs. Do not make me kick your legs again. Stop.
Ouch! What did I do?
Stand up.
Why are you jerking me like that? I'm not even resisting you and you hurting me. What did I do? You racist?
What are we doing? Are we playing silent game? What are we doing here? Talk. Ma'am, I know you can speak.
Yeah.
You've been speaking. What is in your breast?
I just told you.
And then I
my
asked you,
earring.
And I asked you what side.
I'm not taking her first.
You said in it.
In your breast. What is in your breast?
4200.
Just because the size of her breasts, I could not get in between. I get underside.
I'll let the jail now.
So just
This case lives in the gray space where lawful authority, human reaction, and escalation collide. At the outset, officers with the Pensacola Police Department are on solid legal ground. The stop itself is valid. An improperly assigned expired tag is more than enough. The claimed odor of marijuana, under Florida law at the time, independently authorizes a vehicle search. Arguments about Colorado or out-of-state legalization simply don't move the needle legally. That justification holds. The real fault line in this case is not the search, it's the exit order. Officers do not need probable cause, suspicion, or an explanation to order a passenger out of a vehicle during a lawful traffic stop. That authority is well settled. From a constitutional standpoint, the passenger's repeated demand for a reason, her refusal to exit, and her decision to call 911 do not invalidate the order. At that moment, the law is firmly on the officer's side. But legality on paper does not always translate to stability on the street. As the encounter drags on, verbal resistance hardens into a standoff. Officers issue repeated warnings, including explicit statements that force and arrest are imminent. When the passenger finally exits but remains anchored to the doorframe, the situation reaches its tipping point. Once she pulls away, re-enters the vehicle, and then strikes an officer with her foot during extraction, the legal analysis changes decisively. That conduct supports arrest and justifies an escalation in force under an objective reasonableness standard. This is where the prosecution's strongest arguments live: active resistance, physical contact, and officers reacting in real time to regain control of a rapidly deteriorating scene. However, this is also where the defense begins to find daylight. Multiple taser deployments, overlapping commands, and a visibly panicked subject calling 911 create a narrative that may resonate with a jury. The prosecutor's immediate dismissal of the misuse of 911 charge is not trivial. It signals an early acknowledgement that not every asserted charge cleanly fit the facts. That matters because it invites broader scrutiny of decision-making, sequencing, and whether officers unnecessarily compressed the escalation timeline once compliance failed. This is not a case where the defense argues the stop was illegal. That argument likely fails. Instead, the fight centers on proportionality, credibility, and whether force was deployed because it was necessary or because patience ran out. Procedurally, the case is very much alive. The felony charges for battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting with violence remain pending. The defense recently changed attorneys and successfully obtained a lengthy continuance to conduct depositions and dissect the state's evidence. That reset alone tells you this is being treated as a serious, trial-capable case, not a quick plea file. The next inflection point is February 24th, 2026. On docket day, both sides will have to show their cards, ready for trial, seeking more time, or negotiating resolution. Until then, this case sits in a holding pattern, shaped less by what happened on the roadside and more by how convincingly each side can frame those critical seconds when control was lost. From a legal quality standpoint, this is neither a slam-dunk prosecution nor a clean defense win. The state has authority, resistance, and physical contact. The defense has escalation optics, force intensity, and narrative risk. How it ends will hinge on credibility, of officers, of video, and of whether a fact finder believes this stop had to end the way it did. Thanks for watching. If you found this legal breakdown informative, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.